Hello everybody, Hunter back with some more metaphor ReFantazio. We're continuing off from the previous video where we just got pooed out to that giant worm. And now we're in front of the cave where we believe Heismay is holding up. Let's talk to everybody first, see what they got to say, and then head on in.
Yeesh.
Using a den like this as a hideout? That's scoundrel. If you said, let's put an end to this man's crimes. A fallen knight resorting to such foul deeds. If it's the truth, then I cannot let it lie. As a knight of honor, I must put an end to him. Let us be on our way as soon as you're ready. We don't need any healing, so let's go in.
Onward.
We've come this far. We will find him, no matter what it takes.
What do you think?
Should we go catch a Heismay? Let's go.
So we bring the fight to them.
The bounty will be perfect for helping us stand out at the exhibition. Let's make sure we succeed. Alright, let's have a look. Have a look at the map. Multiple pathways, interesting.
Indeed.
This area is massive, though I could expect no less considering the occupants. What's that at the bottom? An underground lake?
Look!
Hey, look, there's a hut on the shore of the lake.
What the?
So he really has been living here. No wonder no one's been able to catch him yet.
However,
Something is amiss, though. If that truly is the hideout, how might he keep his victims here once kidnapped? Ooh, butterflies. This place must be home to countless monsters. A child would not survive half a day. Now that you mention it, you've got a point. That doesn't seem like a kind of place where you could hide a lot of people.
Well,
Then we'll drag the truth out of him. For now, let's check the place out.
I'm heading out.
Alright. Let's make sure we get all the loot. So does this pathway lead to a dead end up here? And then down there, that down leads up. Okay.
I see the enemy.
Right. We have to settle this quick.
Get ready!
What do we think butterflies? What do we think butterflies are weak to? If you enter a dungeon when the weather is bad, enemies will be stronger. Okay, that's fine.
Let's go.
Don't have fire on. Maybe wind?
Wind. Too loud.
Can we send?
No holding back. The power of wind. Still standing.
His weakness!
I stand. Come. Not now.
Cool. Sweet for that as well.
Only one left!
By this power.
We're clear!
Scour.
What a finale!
Yeah.
Keep your energy up, everyone!
Good. 'Tis done.
I think that's all of them.
Let's grab the loot.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Nice. You know what? I'll use that now.
What now?
Stroll boy. This is for you. Oh, I didn't get anything for leveling that.
Right there.
See ya!
I see
Jump on him!
you.
Everyone, go!
Come forth, royal soul. Just one life. Like a warrior.
Took one down!
I'll blow you away.
Here we go. Flew through that.
What a finale! Keep your energy up,
Unscathed. Give me
everyone!
that bonus XP.
Our foes have fallen. We are safe for the time being.
What's this? Rotten bones.
Everything's pretty standard.
Can you destroy this rock? It looks like you can, right? Weird. Rotten bones?
There they are.
Act fast.
This
We'll win this.
is our chance!
Seeker. Wind. Stay sharp. It's already
I shall vanquish evil.
Smooth finish!
I wonder how powerful this
Great
Heismay
work,
is if he is
everyone.
actually in here.
Not bad.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Right, let's have a look. So it looks like it's looping around in a circle. This looks like it's destructible as well. I think we're definitely going to be coming back to this cave. And all these boulders are like opened up, possibly by the worms.
Draw steel.
I see the enemy.
I'll give it my all.
This battle's ours. Let's go. Seeker. Nice. That should have done it.
Warrior. How can they die hard?
Magic knife. No. Right there. Worthy foe after all.
Damn. And he flees, does he? Oh, he didn't flee.
Let's go. Free.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
Lava crystal.
That'll do.
I've acquired a new power.
Weak HP recovery for all allies in the same row. Cool.
That was the last of them.
Nice. I bet we'll find a use
Blessed
for that.
water. For us to bless items at the church.
There they are.
Get ready.
We strike first.
Let's give them a fight.
Do it. Get in there. Finish them off.
Are you prepared? The power of wind, the end's in sight!
Seeker. Down. Last one.
Only one left.
We finished it. There.
Can I finish him off? Ooh. He's stunned. Lovely.
I call upon royal power within!
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
Yeah, just what we're after. We need more MP up stuff.
I think we're in the clear.
Anything else around for us to collect?
Yep, we're safe here.
There's some destructible
Everything's
bones we
pretty
missed
standard.
back there. Let's see if we've missed any loot, is there, before we're moving on? There's no monsters up here. You think there's anything behind there? No. What a shame. Nothing there. It makes it look like we can jump down because it's showing like a pathway. Weird. Nothing there.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Look,
We can't jump down. Interesting. Make sure we're not missing anything. It doesn't look like it. Can't destroy that. Can't jump down that side. We're forced to go this way. We're going directly to his hut there. Doesn't look like there's any loot we're gonna miss. No.
That solves that.
Okay, let's go.
That should be it. We don't know what's lurking inside. Stay vigilant, everyone.
Tracks. Something small crawled here.
probably the larvae of the giant sandworms, right? This place is bound to be chock full of them. Maybe what happened is that people mistook the human for some subspecies of the sandworms. Not that they're anything alike.
Ugh. Even the memory of being eaten puts a twinge in my nose. I'd rather it stay numb.
Stop fussing over a smell. Track the enemy.
I still smell a poo. We haven't had a bath.
I just heard something. It can't be.
Gallica, which way is the sound coming from?
Shh! Be quiet! No, they're footsteps. Someone's coming this way.
Worms. Ooh. Is this Heismay?
Keep your guard up.
What a voice! I'm already in love with whoever this is.
It's coming back!
He's fast, damn.
How do you know where it's hiding?
I think it's gone somewhere.
Are you the man we seek?
Name yourselves.
You mean this is Heismay?
I didn't expect you, Chief.
Chief.
He's a chief.
Never seen one in the flesh. We're but another lesser tribe the city
Oh,
dwellers
it's
don't
one
care
of
for.
you. Oh. Wasn't expecting that.
We owe you a debt, it seems.
A Knight of the Crown, are you? Is that why you knew my name? Or perhaps you know it from the wanted posters?
Both, actually.
I flee to the furthest depths, and still they pursue me.
Where are the people you kidnapped?
What are you talking about? Suppose there's no point standing around chatting with someone after my head.
You're really gonna fight him?
So he truly was part of the Shadow Guard.
Shadow Guard?
Eyes front. He's a knight to be reckoned with.
Here I come!
Peril.
I'll not be anyone's captive without a fight. I'll have to provide some less delicate discouragement. No hard feelings.
Okay.
Allow me to use this.
He knows Shadow Clone Jutsu.
Huh? There's more Heismays?
To push me this far. I did not give you
I
enough credit.
can already see the difference.
But against
Can
my
everybody
mirage
else?
arts, your strength means nothing.
Look at his feet. Only one of them's got a shadow. They made that obvious to tell, right? I get the feeling that Hesmay's attacks are wavering. Is it just my imagination?
What the? We've got multiple Heismays.
Warrior!
Let's see. What should we use? Let's try Slicer on this one.
Hack and
I
slash.
think it's the shadow. Yeah.
Was luck on your side? Or perhaps... No matter. I can't back down either way. Here I come.
The freedom of a wanderer. Come forth, royal soul!
What do we want to do? Let's try this. Actually, what about our
Hold on.
synthesis? Yeah, let's try this out.
Let me help! Let's do this!
Haven't seen this yet. Damn.
I was saving this.
Ow. There it is again. I feel Heismay hesitating slightly when he attacks me. So he's holding back? Is that what you're saying?
Together! Coordination is key!
And thus I end it!
You think yourself equal to a Yuji's
I call
agility?
upon royal power within! Tougher than I thought.
Most impressive. You've some grand cause to fight for, I'm sure. But I have my own. I've no intention of being so easily snared.
Wait, fight's over? Ah. He's quite the ninja.
Where'd he go? He disappeared just like that.
Even wholly surrounded, too. Tis bad enough that he's skilled. We have an environmental disadvantage here.
But the very first thing he did was save us from a human, right?
So it seemed. Had he not stepped in, he'd be rid of us, and not have to bother exposing himself. A passing strange choice for a supposed amoral scoundrel.
I wonder how hard that fight would have been if I didn't notice the shadow.
But we don't know anything for sure yet. Worth noting that the petrification magic didn't kick in either, I suppose.
Yeah, because we're still like 4,000th place in the ranking.
Our names still mean nothing then. The people's support is not yet strong enough to protect us. 'Tis frustrating, but we must press on.
Should we investigate the hut in the meantime? Maybe we'll find some clues about the kidnappings.
Good plan. Let's take a look first.
Very well. We're gonna snoop round his house. The inside's pretty shabby too. By all appearance, he does live here.
Let's do it.
Perfect. Let's see if we can find any proof that he's a kidnapper.
Doesn't it seem like?
Well, we got hints everywhere. Let's talk to these pair first. This doesn't look anything like a hideout of a kidnapper. I'll search for more clues.
All right.
There must be something we're missing. Let us investigate further. That's the mark, the Shadow Guard. He was a knight. I suspected as much when we learned he was a Yugif, but now? Is that a different group from the one you were in, Hulkenberg?
The truth is,
Titles and honors go to Clamar, or those who resemble them enough. Other knights work in the shadow, their duties lesser.
I get it now.
Hence the name Shadow Guard then. Discrimination, even among the knights. So for our civilized age,
even so,
the Shadow Guard go on unseen by the public. Pariahs, all their only focus is skill. The Heismay, he must be a dangerously skilled one. Right. Alright.
Huh.
What's this jar? Should we try opening it? Wait, don't. I've seen such a thing on my travels before. The Yugif tribe has a custom of cremating the dead. They store the bones of an urn for a burial.
I see.
So it's an urn. By judging of its size of it, these are a child's bones. He'd not go to such trouble for a child to be abducted. 'Tis only a theory, but I suspect this may be Heismay's own child.
and so.
He is but a fallen knight, and has a price on his head. Besides, under such circumstances, he would not be able to manage a proper burial.
Really?
I'm starting to think he's been set up just like a stag guard back in town, give us false information about the desert, like Flash, that's supposed to keep the worms asleep. He lied. I'm starting to think, you know, we've both been set up here. Look, all these things have been bundled in multiple layers of cloth. There's multiple reasons why I doubt him as well, because he hated us at the start, and then that one day he was like super friendly. Nobody changes that quick.
Indeed.
Fairly tightly at that. It doesn't seem anything would break if one were to drop it. Alright.
Hey,
Now that I look around, everything in this room is bound up in a cloth, even the floor and walls. Is it necessary to go to such lengths? Strange. The more I think about it.
Strange.
Got one more clue to interact with. Before that, let's do a scan it. We're
It's all
not missing
clear.
anything. Nope. Okay.
This is...
Is this a letter?
what the
It
what?
says to Papa, thank you for always working so hard. I hope you and Mama stay in love forever. Sounds like the writing of a child. If they manage that much script, they must have been well educated. Was this letter written to Heismay? I wonder if the kid saw him as a good father.
So apparently...
I suppose he's been through his own share of woes, but there's also nothing to clear him of the kidnapping charges. We'll have to hear the truth from him. But can't we just catch him? He's fast enough to run circles around us.
No.
A direct confrontation would be difficult. Would that he had some weakness we could exploit? We need a way of countering Heismay's agility. Maybe there are some clues in his hut. Let's see. There's a lot of cloth. If we held the urn for ransom, if we can attract a human, there's a lot of cloth.
This place.
There's a lot of cloth in here.
Right.
That struck me as well. There's surely some reason. Why does Heismay have so much cloth lying about? To dampen noise, to block out light, extra bedding. With his big old ears, I think this is probably right.
That's...
Maybe it helps dampen noise.
Aha!
Noise! That's it.
Hey,
Do you think those big ears of his are just for show? He's bound to be much more sensitive to sound than we are. And that's how he lives here so safely, I'd wager. In a cave where sound echoes, it'll be easy for him to hear when the humans are about.
I see.
I see, so the cloth is a measure against unnecessary noise. Indeed, I've heard it said the Yugif have excellent night vision and sensitivity to sound.
Then...
So if we make a noise so loud that even we can hardly stand it,
nice.
worth a shot. Alright, let's see.
Right then, let's get this plan underway.
Wait. Okay.
Heismay! Come on!
Oh my god, this game is incredible.
Show yourself!
wow, that's some crazy echo.
Kind of nice getting to let loose. Long as I'm yelling anyway.
Louise! You think you're so bloody untouchable, you bastard?
Hey! Big ugly sandwormy human thing!
Oh, she stopped.
Rejected by Hulkenberg, the ravenous, all-devouring she-beast of the Knights Order!
Oh, she's gonna kick his ass.
Is this what we've come to? Saying whatever's on our minds? Well, so be it. Kanika, the sound of your wings keeps me up at night.
I love this.
Troll, you think you're so smart.
Look at him looking over. I could probably shout something too. Stroll, be more careful. Gallica, be nicer to me. Hulkenberg.
Gallica, please be nicer to me.
Hey! I'm your very guide, not your very godmother. We're on a mission here.
Ah! Enough! Stop this infernal din! What do you think would happen if that monster showed up without my ears working? You'd all be dead. Is this blasted bounty that important to you?
Here's our guest of honor at last. It was never about the money. Children are missing. We can't just ignore a kidnapper.
Kidnapper? I see now. As you were saying before, they've named me a kidnapper. A monster preying on children.
Yeah, he's
If
been
the
set up
charges
as well.
are false, I would hear it. In truth, even I've come to doubt the allegations.
And why is that, Lady Knight?
You've lost a child yourself, haven't you? I cannot imagine a parent who has endured such pain would kidnap children, much less sell them off.
Hold on. I can't trust a man who does nothing but flee. The people responsible for my home burning. Zorba, who forced the dead to fight on his behalf. Anyone who can't face reality themselves is capable of any low.
True enough. If we lived in a world where words alone proved us just, I'd not be living in this infernal cave. I'm sorry, but I won't go to the gallows before I've even honored my son's death. If you'll not leave me be, then we decide this another way.
So you're finally ready to fight us properly.
Draw steel.
But we know your gimmick now.
If I'm to take your life, I'll not do it from the shadows. But if you refuse to retreat, then ready your blades.
We have no reason to fight. We'll make you talk. We have our reason to fight. We'll make you talk. Ooh. This one.
We have our reasons for not backing down.
Hope you don't think hiding's enough to make us give up and leave.
Here I come. Allow me to use this.
He said he's done with hiding and yet he uses his shadow clone attack again. Weird. I feel hesitation, so he's still holding back. Could he be wavering about to deliver a fatal blow?
He's not getting away this time.
Interesting, so it's telling us to guard, but am I gonna guard? I think not. He is this one.
Let's make an end of it.
Oh, I don't need to do that.
Something
No,
else.
Go slicer.
So, you saw through my illusion. Even so,
Let's stay calm. Lend me your strength.
What does this do? Deals heavy physical light damage, increases all allies' attack for 3 turns. Ooh, that's actually good, but I'll do this one.
All right, let's go.
I like the way this attack looks.
Do this.
So cool. Damn. Do your big
tis
attack.
best you.
Summon clones, right? What's your second attack?
All these copies.
Behold this stuff! We stand together!
We'll team up.
Behold my power!
So cool.
Still standing, I see.
I shall vanquish evil. What?
Then my fight ends here. What are those strange powers you possess?
Yeah.
Not bad, if I say so
Ooh,
myself.
leveled up quite a bit. Lovely.
I feel stronger.
He's got a skill point to spend. What should we put it on? Let's do strength for a change. Then we'll focus on magic next time. Yeah.
A new ability.
Low hit rate, but all hits deal critical physical / damage. Cool, we got it unlocked now for him. Lovely.
How'd you cast spells without igniters? What was that?
We'll have our answers first. Did you really kidnap all those people from the castle town?
Look around you, lad. Where would I keep the victims? Besides, I'm but one man. Kidnapping on the scale you suggest would be damn near impossible.
You're saying you were framed? This case even reached the capital, you know. Why would anyone pin such horrors on an innocent man?
Innocent is more generous than most of the world sees me. A Ujif drifter, a disgraced knight condemned by the Sanctists. What couldn't they pin on me? They cast me out, stripped my titles, and put a price on my head. They would even refuse me the right to mourn my child.
And thus, you held back against us, didn't you? You never intended to take our lives. Or perhaps you could not bring yourself to kill a young man.
Just didn't want to make a mess I'd have to clean up.
What do you think? Is Heismay really our kidnapper?
Ooh. Let's see, I don't think he's a culprit. Yes, he's a culprit. I'm not sure. I don't think.
I don't think he's the culprit.
I agree. That being said, it is also hard to imagine the town maintaining groundless bounty so faithfully. It was the Holy Lady who named the price.
Do you think she's in
and
on
the
it too?
guard captain who thereby took it to the capital. To end this as a case of mistaken identity would disgrace their word.
You think they must have had a reason to suspect him then? So, what's really going on here?
Sounds to me like between the Guard Corps and Heismay, one of them could be lying. Remember when we first arrived? We almost got killed by a beast they told us would be asleep.
You cannot be suggesting the Guard Corps set us up. Absurd! No, it defies all reason. They went to such lengths to place a request.
So you think I'm the one lying, do you?
Like I said, we don't make assumptions. If there's anything else you know, we're listening.
It's definitely not Barden. He genuinely seems like a nice guy. I definitely think it is that soldier towards by the side of him.
You're a strange lot. Fine. Investigate this as you see fit. And if you think I'm guilty by the end of it, put me in chains. What's the matter? Never tied up a captive before?
Give it a rest, old man. You'll make a better guide than a captive. Otherwise, the human makes a meal of us, and nobody wins.
A strange lot indeed. And... oh, my God, a foul-smelling one to boot.
Ugh, don't remind me.
This chapter has been incredible.
Sorry, but you'll have to bear with us.
Don't mind me.
If the charges prove false, you should be cleared. Still, we'll have to find a new head to be judged for the competition.
Then we'll just find whoever's actually behind it and have their head instead. Let's contact Bardens tomorrow, but we'll keep quiet about Heismay. Can't tell if we can trust the guardsman yet.
What are we going to do with Heismay tonight? We can't exactly set him up at the inn.
Steady on! You're not leaving me to watch our bounty alone!
Fine. Then Nurus and I can both watch him tonight. Better us than risking our candidate, I suppose.
Never would have guessed that the bounty hunting was part of this plan to take the throne. And further, you've a lady of the knighthood with you. Not to mention command of a gauntlet runner. I sense there's more to this story,
It's a long story. We're after Luis. You can't make me talk. We're after Luis.
The truth is, we're going after Luis.
Luis. The monstrous child himself, eh? So you're not just grasping at power. You've got convictions. But now the throne's in anyone's reach, eh? Suppose the king's magic wasn't just a myth. Well, hardly matters to an old codger like me. No telling if I'll even live to see the next king crowned.
This is all jolly cheerful. And I'm to be stuck between these two old goats the whole night.
We'll say Heismay's voice actor's brilliant.
Don't blame me, lad.
Love
you
him.
volunteered.
Those are some sharp ears. We should probably watch our words in here.
What a terrible day.
Hey!
I hope Neurus and the others are okay. All we can do now is get some rest and be ready for tomorrow. Anybody to talk to before you go bed? Is Hulkenberg?
Evidently.
So it begins with rumours of safety during a sand flash, and thus the trap is already set. Whatever the case, Hesmay is safely in our custody. The others will stand a vigil over him, so let us rest while we can. Alright. The beds are back there, right? Yeah. Oh, actually, someone else to talk to.
Thank
Drunk
you.
woman. Aren't you the help that Bardens brought in all the way from Grand Tradu? Thanks for coming. The town sacrificed so much already. I had a friend that I used to come here with, but now they're gone. Sorry, these drinks always lead me to talk about this depressing things, but really, please, this town is counting on you. Guest room, yep, that's where we want to go. Actually, anything hidden in this room again? Because last time we found a bunch of items. No. No items this time, looks like. Gold beetle, hey. Should I turn in for the day? Let's rest.
Good night.
Rest well.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
July 4th.
I dreamed we were being chased around by a horde of giant sandworms. I barely got any rest at all. I hope Heismay behaved himself in the Gauntlet Runner. We should go check on him later. We also need to get some information out of Bardens. But how do we even bring it up?
Are you awake? Bardens just sent word. A few children disappeared in the night.
Wait, but Heismay's in the Gauntlet Runner, right? If he's still bound there, that basically proves he's innocent. But if he's not, we need to get to the runner, quick!
Interesting. So is he actually going to be there? Well, there's Neurus. Drunk out of his mind.
Where's Stroll?
Speak, man. Are you alright? Where's Heismay? What happened here? Ah, he reeks of alcohol. Neurus, you old sot, don't tell me you drank yourself to sleep.
Heismay was blathering on about some things I found rather unnerving. So I had a little sup of the spirits to calm the nerves.
Wow, what a mess.
You witless... Maybe some cold water will wake you up, and if that water's not fixed yet, you're really in it! Ah!
Now, what's all the commotion?
Well, that proves he's innocent.
Ah, that was it! He kept scaring me, so I stuffed him into the lavatory to shut him up.
Alright.
He says that like it makes sense. Does it make sense to you?
Not in the slightest. Don't look at me. Does he drive like this?
He doesn't drink and drive, does he?
If you dare touch a single drop on the road, I'll toss you off the runner's back myself!
Anyway, one thing's for sure. Heismay was tied up the whole time, so he never set foot outside, right?
What's all this about frightening Neurus? I cannot imagine you suddenly felt compelled to share ghost stories.
I heard some strange sounds last night. I could tell they were footsteps, but not any I recognized. If it had anything to do with the disappearance of the residents, it could prove my innocence. That's why I spoke up.
I don't think he's lying. With all that fog, I couldn't find the source of the footsteps, but I found plenty of something else. Children's shoes.
Huh.
It was after midnight. No time for children to be out and about. I had the shoes checked at the guard station, and it looks like they belong to the missing children.
Then 'tis likely those footsteps belong to your true culprit.
But the guard said no one left town last night.
Nobody left? But that must mean the culprit is...
In the town. Inside the town, there we go. Definitely Heismay, a ghost. There's inside the town.
Inside the town?
Logically, yes.
If that's the case, I'd like to talk to Barden, but how much of this should we share with him?
If you ask me, it's time to lay out all you know. Taking me with you might help your case, too.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. To bring you before the very man responsible for the bounty on your head, I trust I need not illustrate the risk.
Risk or not, the real culprit's likely one of their own. If you hide me, they'll accuse you of harboring a known criminal. You all had it right. It's time I faced reality. A life on the run leaves no room for me to truly mourn my son.
Heismay.
Whatever the case, let's meet with Barden.
Well,
So the guy holding the
must say I
spear
couldn't
by you, I
hope
reckon,
we'd
is
capture him
him.
so
Because he's
swift.
the one that gave us the dodgy information that led us to fighting a human worm. And yeah, look at his face, it's clearly him.
Something wrong? You don't look well. Got a face like you've just stumbled upon a dead man.
No, it's nothing. Just surprised you caught him.
aye, you have my thanks. Clearly we were right to trust you. You'll get your payment in full.
Before that, I want to ask you one question. Why was Heismay the only suspect in this case?
One of the guard witnessed him firsthand. Go on, Morris, tell him.
On the night of the kidnappings, I spotted a Ujif bolting into the wilderness. Several times. No mistaking a squat figure like that. I'm telling you, what are the chances of there being 2 Ujif brigands in the area?
What did you say?
Here you go, Bardens onto him, good.
Strange. I don't recall the kidnappers' tribe being listed on the bounty poster. Even the captain seemed surprised, yet you alone knew this.
He's obviously our culprit.
Most strange. Heismay was already in our custody yesterday. In other words, the kidnappings of last night cannot be his doing.
Is this true?
Captain, I'm one of yours, aren't I? You're not gonna trust this little red-eyed bastard over me, are you?
There's also the testimony from the guard at the gate. He reported no one coming or going from the city.
You scabby bounty hunters think you can mock the guard corps like this? Just take your damn blood money and get the hell out of here!
Fine. Keep your hair on. We'll get to the bottom of this eventually.
Is there a problem here? Barden, may I interrupt?
No problem, ma'am.
Was that? Did you hear it, lad?
No, I heard nothing. Calm down. No, I heard nothing.
No, I didn't hear anything.
Now I see your game, you fiends.
What? He's gone!
Heismay!
Find him! Secure the exits! Don't let him escape!
No good. He's nowhere to be found. What's gotten into Heismay?
I got the impression he sensed something. If he'd meant to escape, he would have done it yesterday.
I think Barden's innocent in all this. The real scumbag here is Morris, his second in command. He framed Heismay with a false eyewitness testimony. Must have figured an exiled Ujif would be a perfect scapegoat.
So Morris, a would-be guard of the people, has been kidnapping the residents and selling them off.
Could be. And there's also those footsteps that old Heismay heard in the night.
Nurse is bound to have sobered up by now, right? Let's see how things are outside and get back to the runner.
Wonder if the lady is in on it.
Are you coherent yet? I didn't take you as the sort to fall so hard into your cups.
Well, an icy bath like that would freshen anyone up.
And tell us again what happened last night. It may be our only clue to tracking down the real culprit.
Ah, bloody hell. Yes, it's coming back a bit. It wasn't just Heismay's reports that shook me. No, I saw something. It was right after I slung Heismay into the bathroom. Out the window, I saw some massive shadow moving through the fog. It wasn't any beast or man of this world. It was a dark messenger, I tell you. A specter from the very bowels of hell.
Some sort of human out there?
It was like the horrors of every fairy story from my schoolboy days sprung to Stygian life. I was shaken, chums. Shaken to my core. I cried out for help, grabbed for something to steady myself, and all I found was the bottle.
There. You're all right now.
Even if there is some monster behind this, how would it connect with Morris? I don't see why he would be compelled to hide this to the extent of framing Heismay.
True. Let's try investigating the lady's old castle. Heismay's bound to have a reason for bolting off like that.
Yeah, we used up a whole day on this investigation. No good, they said they haven't found Hesmay yet, so they can't remove the blockade from the gate. Sounds like he's got them on a wild goose chase.
Fie.
What of our plans then? Should we just sneak in? Oh there, over here. That sounds like...
Evidently.
This coming from over there. Is he calling for us?
Huh?
So, Heismay's a Barden? Why is Heismay with you? The guard at the gate said they'd not found him yet.
Got to say,
I'm the captain of the guard and I have a responsibility to the truth, to know and uphold it. That's all this is about. I knew I was going to like Barden. He does genuinely seem like a trusting person.
What folly.
Could have avoided all this trouble if you just lopped my head off to start with. Oddballs, the lot of you. Why did you run off so suddenly?
The truth is...
I did some investigating inside. The moment Lady Joanna cracked the door to the room, I heard the sound of a child scream. And Lady Joanna is... well, she's childless. Whatever you heard, it cannot have been her own family. No child could get into such a heavily guarded castle unnoticed. Your kidnapper has to be within these walls. My money's on Morris. Being the weasel, he lied to our faces, trying to get us to walk into a human jaws.
It's absurd.
Morris? No, that's absurd. I cannot suffer him to kidnap any more innocent children. Please, will you help me put an end to this evil? I've nobody else to turn to.
Yeah.
Of course, after all, if he can't use your head for the competition, we'll need a replacement anyway. We're in, right, Hunter? Of course. Of course we'll help you.
I'm in your debt.
I'm in your debt.
And so?
Seemed to us like the kidnapper could get victims into the castle on our watch. Not under all our noses.
But then?
But there was an old underground tunnel that even the castle guards didn't know about, and Hesmay's the man who found it. There'll be plenty of places to hide hostages down there. Morris may have known about it as well. Right under the lady's mansion. That's bold. Okay, let's get to work then.
Is that right then?
You should be able to get there from the Blind Well Alley at the east, at the end of Cattle Racket Road. I've got to return to my post, but I'm counting on all of you. Whew. New dungeon. A well leading to the underground channel.
Isn't that
Everyone's already headed to the Blindwell Alley. We can get there by following... Okay.
What is it?
Is there like any shops or anything open
All
at
right,
this
then.
time, I wonder? We've got some stalls up there. Oh well. Blindwell Alley. And we got more here. We've got Heismay, Stroll, and Halkenberg. No kitty or more is there, so it's probably can talk to cat there, right? Everybody, I'm going to end the video here for now. In the next video, we'll be exploring this new dungeon under the castle and trying to save these children. So yeah, bye everybody. Thanks for dropping in. Hope you enjoyed. I'll be back tomorrow with either Fantasia or the latest update for Xenozone Zero just dropped, so I might check that out tomorrow. And then the day after we continue with some more metaphors. Yeah, bye all. Take care. See you next time. Bye.